Hi everyone, and welcome to the show. Meet the savants. Welcome to the jungle, baby. Yeah, boy. Okay, so how we doing today? It's me, Prince John Anolani Remus IV, here to share with you my most recent insights, specifically on the topics of politics and the general soulmate ideas, and so on. So here we go. We are going to thank each other for a moment here. I thank you and you thank me in whatever way that you choose to. And just close your eyes just for a moment here, and I imagine you viewing me. And, you know, it may seem odd that I've chosen to do a webcam show and not really meet with people in person and talk about religion and whatnot. But the reason that I'm doing this is because I want to be able to reach as many people as possible, and not be, in their face. Let them be selective about what I say, and so they can make their own belief systems. So I thank you to women in particular. Me being a heterosexual man, you inspire me, inspire the way you look and sound and everything. Thank you. All right, so in regards to politics, I believe the government should be taking care of charity. And that way, individuals don't have to feel worried if they happen to see a person that looks destitute. They might call a government resource and they dispatch personnel to help that person instead of having to feel nervous about, oh, should I give this guy a few dollars? So I believe everyone doing their own thing is happy, whether they're construction workers, uh, and as long as they're working with a smooth action, working smoothly, and they feel like they have their purpose. Uh, with this discovery of God that I've had, and so on, I think it's going to be possible for everyone to experience more of a form of wealth. And that doesn't necessarily mean everyone has big bank accounts or salaries, but rather that everyone has more sexual experiences, either with themselves or their their spouse. And another thing is, don't feel guilty when you see others and it looks like they look hurt, because only with you maintaining that joy and then maybe saying a nice thing to them and maintaining that particular high vibration will you make a change, not by going down to their low vibration, but be sure not to impose upon them. Maybe just a quick greeting, but be really sensitive and discerning when looking at people and seeing how they might react. Uh, because somebody who's in a really bad mood might react unfavorably to somebody who's really joyful. So and let's have bite-sized thoughts instead of, I need to do this task. For example, clean the garage. The first thing to do might be simply ask, "Can I do it?" And then in your mind say yes or no. Make it really simplify your life, and then because of whatever reason you answered, maybe tally a few uh, pointers as to why. Okay, so there are goals to make myself better, go in the direction of being a couple with a woman, a married couple, and then goals of sustaining a family life, including children and spiritual brothers and sisters, and expanding that to a community of people, and so on and so forth, to the country and to the global village, and not forgetting any of the parts. So in other words, doing light work on, say right now, let's do a quick light work. Watch this. We're going to go all the way into, let's say, those somewhere in Africa. Just imagine, you have different people with tribal aggressions and simple mindsets, just kind of battling each other. Just see them. This is what I call the weapons drop projection. See them dropping their knives and guns and just smiling and holding each other, and make that your projection create the reality. See that joy. And don't forget to eliminate any areas in your life where you might be sustaining pain, such as uh, consuming animal products in which the animal has suffered. How is that? Of course, even though I'm a vegetarian, it's not like I get angry at non-vegetarians, uh, but nonetheless, that energy is still there in other people, and so just be aware of that. I think that's one precursor to um, feeling anxious. All right, so to exercise topic, I like to go for a 1 hour jog, half an hour out and back, and then stretch. And when it's not hot outside, and I use one of these. They're pretty cool. I hook it up to Pandora. I got it for $30 at a gas station. Nice. If you want to get yourself some, then I hook it up to my smartphone. And Pandora, I like stations, real upbeat music, like epic, epic music, or you can I like Gucci Mane, the rap artist. He's fun. Okay, so anyway, back to it. One moment, please. Take a deep breath. Relax. Yeah, we're making the world a better place. We're starting with ourselves here. So, also I have weights next to my bed, not too heavy, ones I can do a 10 rep set with. So I do a squat like such, like a squat like this, and the knees not going beyond the foot, and then I do the arm curls, and then I you know and so I just do like a 3 set, and I kind of have tried to orient my life around sexuality, and being home as much as I can, so that I can be closer to my bed. Uh, so see how that's possible in your life. See if you can, find an occupation closer to home, or perhaps move to a place that's nearer your occupation. All right. So what else here? I think I'll take another deep breath here, relax. By the way, I do my weight set like right before uh, self-pleasuring because it's just a fun prelude or precursor to that. Also, I like to use icy hot, and I put it on my back, and I also like to use these swabs here. Check these out. You might really enjoy this hygiene routine here. You have swabs, little swabs, and then dilute some alcohol, rubbing alcohol, put them on the swabs, and then just rub your body, like give it a little refreshment. And I want to show you how I do massage too, for just while we're doing this show here. Check this out. So I will, the person lying between my legs, I will do the kneading on their back, right? And then just work on their back and then just you know and then maybe switch if I'm achy and then I'll like work on their what's it called, the thigh, the hip muscle here, right here, and then I'll like work on the legs like that, and then and by the way and then the thighs, like you can knead the thighs and just work on people. Right? As you might suspect, you won't find me working on a woman because it's it's just beyond my barrier of my comfort level. You know I I don't want to go into that realm. Okay. Also talking about what I like to eat. I like to chop up cabbage. I like to eat saimin and cook beans and rice. Like heat them up in a you know like one of those electrical skillets, they're called, and basically pre-soak the beans, and then and just figure out how to cook everything in one pot. It might take an hour. I like to use vegetable oil, sea salt. I like uh, French bread baguettes, and of course all the selections and varieties of nuts and fruits and vegetables too. And one cool thing you can do is do smoothies, include lots of kale and carrots in them, and there's hemp protein powder, protein, yeah, something hemp seeds protein. It's a great source of protein. All right, now if feeling guilty, I ask the universe silently: is there anything I can do to give back, to help others? I can, and there is, of course. If I feel like I can't donate monetarily or something, or I just don't know how to help a situation, you can always do light work on the situation. All right, what else here? Hold on, please. All right, we're almost at the end of this blog. Thanks for joining me here. Remember to donate some of your time back to me, so that way I can keep going. This is what I want my occupation to be, doing this and doing radio and just, you know, so, so, let's see, but, and up to $20 a month if you'd like to, figure out a way that you could pay me, but just a way of acknowledging my efforts here. Um, I'm going to finish off the show. It's almost 15 minutes, but come back for another episode. We got them coming. Thanks for being here with me. Aloha.